Alright, welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today is the last episode before UK Trivia Week. It's episode number 630. This will be a Brainy Tuesday, number 33. These are the more difficult questions. If you can get any of these right, you're a genius. Tomorrow the questions will get a little bit easier when we roll into UK Trivia Week. That'll be 7 days of UK-themed trivia. Good luck. Question 1. Malachite is an opaque green-banded mineral that crystallizes in the monoclinic crystal system and most often forms botryoidal fibrous or stalagmitic masses. What metallic element is a major constituent of the green-colored mineral malachite? The answer is copper. Question number 2. In literature and language arts, what is the proper term for the mark of punctuation which consists of an almost vertical slash mark which slants slightly from the right to the left? The proper name is the Virgil. Question number 3. What is the term in botany given to a type of horticulture which involves growing plants without soil by using mineral nutrient solutions in an aqueous solvent? If you're not using dirt, you're just using water, it is called hydroponics. Question number 4. What was the name of the 19th century American author who was famous for his series of stories for boys, which encompassed over 120 books, selling over 20 million copies, with the Tattered Tom series being one of his most popular? The answer is Horatio Alger. Question number 5. What is the name given to the night of June 29th and 30th in 1934, the day of the Great Blood Purge in Germany, when many of the Nazi SA leaders were killed to please the rival SS? This was called the Night of the Long Knives. Question number 6. Created around 1910 by Ejnar Hertzsprung and Henry Norris Russell, the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram allows scientists to graphically study the different types and varieties of what type of object? The Hertzsprung-Russell diagram allows them to study stars. Question number 7. Laying the foundation for the nation's first consumer protection agency, the FDA, during the administration of what U.S. president were the series of laws known as the Pure Food and Drug Laws passed by Congress? The answer is Theodore Roosevelt. Question number 8. Written in 1939 and first published in 1946, what play by Eugene O'Neill centers around the conversations of a group of derelicts in the back room of the End of the Line Cafe? That play is called The Iceman Cometh. Question number 9. The author of several highly popular books for children What American author and humorist wrote the animal-centered books Stuart Little, The Trumpet of the Swan, and Charlotte's Web? The answer is E.B. White. Question number 10. Born in December of 1770 in Bonn, Germany, what was the name of the famous composer of classical music who wrote the ballet The Creatures of Prometheus and the opera Fidelio? The answer is Ludwig van Beethoven. Question number 11. After a time in Turkey and then several years in Iraq, in what country did the Iranian Shiite leader Ruhollah Khomeini live for the last year of his exile before returning to Iran in 1979 during the revolution? The answer is France. Question number 12. The others are adenine, cytosine, and guanine. What is the last of the 4 nucleobases in the nucleic acid RNA that are represented by the letters A, G, C, and U? Which one starts with U? The answer is uracil. Question 13. What is the term in grammar for a present participle which functions as a noun to name an action or a state of being, such as the word swimming in the sentence, "Swimming alone can be dangerous"? The answer is a gerund. Question 14. Also called an immunoglobulin, what is the name of the protective protein produced by the immune system in response to the presence of a foreign substance called an antigen? In response to the presence of an antigen, the body creates an antibody. Question 15. In Freudian psychology, what is the term given to the hypothetical entity associated with the ethical and moral development of the individual that is often characterized as an internal code or conscience which is responsible for self-imposed standards of behavior? The answer is the superego. Question 16. Malaria has been one of the world's major diseases throughout history. What is the name of the drug made from the bark of the cinchona tree, which is the traditional treatment for malaria? The answer is quinine. Question 17. What is the Italian word often used in English to refer to a blood feud, originally referring to the feuding families of Corsica who brutally avenged the deaths of relatives? It starts with a V, and the V is for vendetta. Question number 18. What was the name of the World War II battle between the German and Soviet armies in July of 1943 that is considered to have been the largest tank battle in history? The answer is the Battle of Kursk. Question 19. The youngest of the gods born on Olympus, what daughter of Zeus and Hera in Greek mythology was the goddess of youth and acted as the cupbearer to the gods prior to Ganymede? The answer is Hebe. Question number 20. What was the name of the American general who replaced Douglas MacArthur as the Allied commander in the Korean War after MacArthur was fired by President Truman? The answer is Matthew Ridgway. General Ridgway. Alright, that is it for today's trivia. Like I said at the beginning of the video, tomorrow starts UK themed trivia. I've got my buddies from England who give me a hand on several of the episodes. There's a few of them where it's just me, but most of the episodes the questions will be read by my buddies, Will or Dom. Both guys from right around here where I'm at currently in England, so I thought that'd be cool to give it a little UK flavor to the UK Trivia Week. We'll have several different categories that will pop up within that week, like famous Britons, UK music, UK movies, Scotland. I think there's a Kings and a Queens category, so there'll be 7 days. It's a full week of UK themed trivia. It starts tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll be leaving to go do the TRIpeak challenge, which is the highest point in each of the 3 countries in the UK. So while you're doing UK trivia, I'll be hiking the 3 highest points, which I believe these might come up on the question. Mount Snowdon in Wales, Scafell Pike in England, and Ben Nevis in Scotland. So that's what I'll be doing while you're playing UK themed trivia. When I get back, I should have plenty of pictures that I'll post at the end of one of these videos so you can check out all the cool sites. Starting off with the theme of UK, we'll do the question 21 tiebreaker for today. Queen Anne was the last Stuart monarch of England. What royal house succeeded the Stuarts in 1714? I'll read it one more time. Queen Anne was the last Stuart monarch of England. What royal house succeeded the Stuarts in 1714? After the Stuarts came the House of Hanover. The answer is the House of Hanover. Thank you for watching. Check back tomorrow, and I'll see you when I get back.